They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! With 0.6 of a second remaining.
Hey, what is up, everybody? This is the Outlet Pass Podcast, Episode 3. I am your resident JT McConnell, the homie's homie. More importantly, my real name, Justin DiVirgilio. On the line with me is my good friend in Boston, Dante Parentozzi, my co-host. What's up, Don? How you feeling?
What's going on, Just?
Sound a little deflated.
Oh, you took the life out of me. We should let them know what's up.
Oh, yeah, that was the point. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So it is now 12:25 a.m. Friday morning, I guess now. Me and you just spoke for 40 odd minutes, and you informed me that we unfortunately did not hit record. And by we, as I mean you, because you are the one with the mic, but it is okay. We rock it. We love basketball. So who gives a shit? More ball talk. It don't matter. So we're gonna get our thoughts through. We're gonna get our thoughts through right, and we're gonna get this shit going and gonna have a good time per usual.
All I know is somebody's got to fire that guy. I don't know
Somebody's gotta get on that shit.
All I know is he left, so Justin is no longer here. It's JT McConnell filling in, and I'm handling the production tonight.
All I'm saying is that dude might get called out by Jimmy Butler before the night's over. Oh,
shit. Let me go grab Andrew Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns.
You effing need me, bro. You need me.
Yeah, I need me to pay attention. But like that's the main problem. But let's get to talking about our topics. So the G League is going to try and make a significant play to pay elite elite 18-year-old players not eligible for the NBA draft of $125,000. Do you like this?
I think it'll be good for some players that need to make a quick buck. But for those that have to be in a NBA style like a lifestyle already, where you're gonna have to be going from game to game rather than just be like going to classes every day. If you don't want to go to class, like go to the G League, because sometimes people don't want to go to class. So it's kind of like what kind of person you are. I'd rather just them come right to the NBA, just skip college if you're going to be that one and done guy. But not everybody can show their self-worth at 18 who didn't play like a college and just was a senior in high school. So that leap is something that we want to avoid. But I don't see how much of a solution $125,000 is.
Well, it is a good 6-figure job out of high school if you're good enough to get into the NBA, which is a good 7-figure job, which would be a nice raise. So there's that part of it, but I don't think that appeals to the best college players or best 18-year-olds if you really want to make some money before you get into the league, because then you could just go to China. Emmanuel Mudiay is not that good. He went to China. Excuse me. So it just doesn't add up. I think this is the first step in the NBA trying to sort this out with college. And they're going to have to negotiate with the NCAA, because all the money that the kids make behind closed doors that they make off the big brands, like for example DeAndre Ayton made last year, obviously they know about it but don't do anything about it until after, like way after the fact.
Wait, fill me in. I don't know what happened. What did he get? Booster money?
Well, he got $100,000 from Adidas. You don't think they knew that? I don't believe it
when
they say.
Gosh.
I don't believe when they say they didn't know. That is a dead lie. Why did it come out in April? Or March, whenever it was. It came out in March. Are you serious? You're a dead liar.
I totally forgot about that. I remember hearing about that now.
Like,
but damn. Yeah, it's all a game. Everybody's got their hand in each other's pockets, bro. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. Now the NBA and the NCAA are gonna have to get into a room together to make sure everybody's pockets are evenly distributed. That's where this is. It might cause a little rift. Who knows? I don't know. And I don't think the star players are gonna leave because you can just do what Ben Simmons did. Go for one semester for real. Get a 1.8 because that's what you need to be eligible to play on as a college athlete, and then don't go the second semester and just be the man on campus. Even though it sucks because you're not getting any money and you're living broke until you get drafted. But I think that's better than dealing with the travel life early in the G League, full of like early connecting flights and long bus rides, and then small gyms. Major college basketball like Kentucky, UCLA, Duke, North Carolina, they have exposure, packed houses, and private jets, which I didn't know. This is all according to Woj.
Why they got private jets? I want a private jet.
I'm sure I do too. I mean, I just flew into Boston. It would have been banging to be on a private jet. That would have been a waste of money though. Imagine private jet to Boston. I feel like Mark Cuban.
That is some Mark Cuban shit. But we did see another owner, and he was at the game, and that was Michael Rubin. We saw him on court side of the game.
You did? I didn't peep him.
I told you. I was like, yo, there goes Michael Rubin. He stood up. Joel Embiid dapped him up before the game started. And they got to it.
I responded?
I thought you did.
Oh, yeah.
You were probably too wide-eyed on the girl sitting next to us in the Sixers shirt.
Wide-eyed. Wide-eyed is not a good adjective. That makes it sound like I was like in awe of her. Like I was like staring her down, like in a sexual way. I was 100% not.
You were not. I'll give her that. Yeah.
I glanced. I looked at her. I was like, nah, it's not for me.
But you'll have a conversation. She'll tell you about let's go with a box out.
Let's go with the box out. JJ is off. Gotta take Redick out. I love him. You gotta take him out. Take him out. But yeah, let's get into that. Let me just chronicle my day. So I wake up early to go to Boston, come see you, see the game. Early, get to the airport. Very partial as I am. I get on the flight, I get a window seat. Awesome. Day's going great so far. Then a dude walks up, makes some type of noise towards me. I look up, he's wearing a Sixers shirt. I'm Dario'd out, representing the homie. I'm like, oh shit. So then we get to talking, he's going to the game. He sat like 4 rows behind the basket. We were all the way up. Doesn't matter. Sixers fans, we show love. TTP, baby. Trust the process.
Show love.
Show your love. Back to the 2011-2012 Sixers.
I used to love that. I used to love the show you love. That was banging.
And
good
then
marketing.
he talked to me. I was like, and then I said, "What's your name?" He goes, "Justin." I go, "Yo, no shit. It's my name too." It was the craziest thing. So I was all hype. I was like, "Yo, good spirits. Like this couldn't have happened any better. The Sixers are winning." Made the grandiose trip. I come meet you. You get out of work. We do our thing before. We were watching a bunch of highlights, getting hype. We were super geeked on the game. Get to the game. First quarter's a little sloppy. Second quarter still in it. Third quarter is where it started to fade away. The Sixers could have made a run, but they sadly didn't. And then the rest was just a big eyesore to watch. Big eyesore. Jason Tatum dancing on Embiid, trying to be cool, winking at him. You banked it in, bro. You banked it in the worst way possible. Like,
you got that hate. You got that hate in you, boy.
Yeah, because it was a trash-ass bank. It's not even like it was super wet. Like, it was definitely going in. It wasn't like when Steph puts up a shot. Like, when he's about to shoot, and you're like, this is going in. Like, but it was going in because that was the kind of night that the Celtics were having. Because both teams didn't play that well.
Yep.
Sixers played like utter shit though. They shot 19% from the three. They shot about 40. Other shit. About 40% from the field, 58% from the line. That is all terrible.
58 is first team all terrible. That is,
First team all terrible, 100%. Who else? Markelle looked lost at times. The best play of the night, though, was Simmons to Fultz. I will say that.
That was clean. That is how Ben Simmons operates.
And yeah,
smooth operator.
And I have some more hate. Jaylen Brown, you didn't dunk on Embiid. Get over it. You Khalid ass looking motherfucker.
Khalid ass. That's my guy though. That's my guy.
I like some of his music too. But he does kind of look like him.
He does look like him, except Brown's a little more in shape than Khalid. Khalid's got that little pudgy side of him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he is a singer.
Brown, you definitely did not dunk. You did not dunk.
No, all he did was power it through. And Embiid blocked the ball with two hands. Like, not a dunk. It's not a Blake Griffin. No. You have, the person was playing defense. Blake Griffin, put his forearm on someone's head. So, you guys can stop. Other than that game was really disappointing. Had to go home thinking about that. And, it was just terrible. What'd you think about the game? Same things I thought.
Same type of thoughts. But what I will say is, above all, it was still cool to do. It was a great experience coming up. You coming up and us going to the game together. Season opener. The presentation they put on before the game was pretty good. Not going to lie. I bet Sixers probably would have did some more hype to it, threw some meat into it. They kept us engaged. The city of Boston, they got a good squad. We're not going to act like they don't. Probably be first in the East. I'll put my life savings on it.
All right.
First in the East. But it's not to say Sixers won't give them a couple good jabs throughout the year.
I agree. What else? I'm trying to think.
Hopefully, we see them in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's still the hope.
Oh, yeah.
As a Sixers fan.
Also.
That's where we want to be.
Since we're on the positive tip right now. Shout out to all the Boston fans around us that were super, courteous and poking fun at us being Sixers fan, but we're super friendly and cool. Shout out to everybody. The old lady in front with the vintage-ass Celtics jacket. Thank you for the 2 brownies. Them Jones were fire. The dude in front of me who said he was terrified every time Redick put up a shot. He turned around to me a couple times. He just drained him. I was like, yeah, well, what are you going to do? The guy next to Dante who said, out of everybody in the building, I have to sit next to the 2 Sixers fans. That was funny. That was awesome. And then the guys behind us who got drop a beer on us, he's like, yo, sorry about that. He goes, I swear that didn't have to do with the jersey. I was like, no, you're cool.
Yeah. They were chilling. They were in line. They were definitely in line. I guess they were on their best behavior. But guess what? That's not always the case. But I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. This time they did us a solid.
Oh, believe me.
They were cool.
Believe me. I'm not going to... this is what we doing. This is what people do in life. I'm going to do it right now. I just raised Boston up just to rip them back down. Because those opening night T-shirts we got, trash.
Trash. Come on, we need a better slogan than that garbage. Come on, lay it on them. They got to get that knowledge. Tell them what ours said tonight.
Oh my God. Hold on. Keep talking. I'm gonna go grab my shirt.
Oh, you got one? Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so just a little background. The shirts tonight were white with red and blue, and I'll let Justin read it off from what it says, but
gotcha.
Everyone got one. So
the T-shirts
lay it on them, Dirt.
Are white with blue and red font, as you said. Amir and Ben and Furky and Jared and JJ and Joel and Jonah and Kel and Landry and Moose and Rocco and the homie and TJ and Wilson and Zaire. Philadelphia, USA. Shout out to the Sixers.
It was a dope shirt. Yeah, they know it's good.
The Sixers really know how to market stuff.
They do. They're one of the best teams in marketing, for sure.
So
to see us rise that the Celtics have is garbage. And also they literally had a beat Philly thing before the game, a banner. Like, come on, what's up with that weak ass sauce? And like their main Celtic fan, they always show at every game. Yeah. He's like this whack white dude who wears like a sports jacket that's like Celtics, and he wears like this thing on his head. Had a Beat LA shirt on. Beat LA. You ain't even gonna, bruh.
They might as well just start playing Michael Jackson and Metallica because they just want the 80s back.
Yeah, come on, bro. What the hell is this? Where'd you find that shirt?
But, yeah, I mean, it probably says more about us than it says about the Celtics that we're bragging about the Sixers' PR and marketing when they just beat our ass. Like
and they'll be like, yeah, guy. Yeah, every mask guy up here, yeah, guy, you lost that game. It's all that really matters. Ain't nobody care about no marketing, boy.
What do you think about Embiid saying it's not really a rivalry?
I was actually a little hurt by the fact that he said that. I get what he meant to say. That it's not a rivalry, but don't say that they beat our ass every time, because that's not like, it's like maybe some moderately of a fact, but like there's some games that we won and we dominated and we played well.
Well, the last 6 we lost. Out of the 5, we lost 5 out of the last 6. I meant to say.
Wow, is that what it was? So the January game.
No.
I went
just
to,
in general, the series, the playoff series, and then
the series.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
5 of the 6 games we played against them, we lost. So I agree with that. Ben Simmons was the only person who played really well on Tuesday. Almost had a triple double. Embiid didn't look too good when getting double teamed, and he takes too long on the block still.
Still too long.
So. It's just everybody's going to improve. Markel and Ben went to the gym around 2 a.m. when they got home to Philly, which I love.
That was awesome.
Your boy said that he wants to be the best, which everybody knows. I think he's just said it in general. So I love that they went to go work out. He was definitely pissed. 100% pissed.
Oh, he was 100% pissed. That dude has a fire in his eye, and he's like, he literally wants to be the best. So a lot of people say that. Literally, he's like, I'm going to take this ball, I'm going to actually cross you up. I am 6'10". I don't give a fuck about you, and I'm going to, with my body, with his body frame, he's now getting better at, in midair, being able to finish his shot, by taking some contact on, his floaters and stuff, which is something that Russ is really good at. The N1 shots and whatnot. So, once you start getting those, and points are going to start coming a little easier for you. Hopefully, at some point, his free throws start falling just a little bit, and we'll start seeing Ben pick it up, and then we're going to start seeing Ben be an all-star for the next 12 years, and then we'll never look back.
I agree. I 100% agree. And with that all being said, Ben Simmons doing Ben Simmons things tonight against the Chicago Bulls. 13 points, 11 assists, 13 rebounds. His first triple-double of the season. Perfect from the line as well. 3 for 3. Which is awesome. The whole lineup, everybody went off. Embiid at 30. Went 9 of 14, went 12 of 14 from the line. Incredible. Rocco, 20 points, 4 of 11 from 3, 6 of 14 from the field. Awesome. Fultz had 12. Dario had 13. I said everybody. JJ had 10. Landry had 12. Amir had 13. Everybody contributed pretty much tonight.
Yeah. That's good to see.
Which is great. And we beat the Bulls. Now we should have beat the Bulls. Zach LaVine had 30 somehow. He actually had a really good night. Wow.
Yeah, how'd Jabari do? What did his stats end up looking like by the end of the game?
Jabari had 15.
At some point, he had a span where he just had 6 straight points, and I was like, "Damn, Jabari really out here just trying to get buckets."
Yeah, he was.
Can get buckets.
I noticed somebody was yelling every time he touched the ball, "Jabari Parker, you suck!" It was so funny.
Wow.
It was so funny. Every time.
Must be a UNC guy. Definitely a UNC guy.
Probably, or just really didn't like him.
Yeah, who doesn't like a guy with 2 ACL tears?
A lot of people hate Derrick Rose.
Oh, Damn, that is my guy.
That's my guy too. I'm just telling you, a lot of
I don't
people
know if
definitely
I've
hate
ever
Derrick Rose.
I don't know if I've ever stated this on our podcast that people have actually heard, but I always wanted the NBA to go the direction of Derrick Rose and not Steph Curry. And I want that to be known. I'll leave that at there. If anybody wants to reach out to me over that, then they can. But I was a Derrick Rose guy, through and through.
So was I, but he wouldn't have changed basketball.
Yeah, I agree. But I don't know if some people say that we needed a change in basketball. Some people think that was fire. Like, shooters are exciting. Don't get me wrong, but like Derrick Rose literally pumping and dunking the ball the way he did, youngest MVP ever. Come on. I mean, don't get me wrong. Steph Curry was a unanimous MVP.
And back-to-back MVP.
Crazy shit. But
And going to be the best shooter of all time.
Of all time. Correct.
100%. So, and changed basketball more than LeBron did. The game. Not the business, not all this other shit. The game.
The game.
The game.
Really took a shot to my heart.
Yeah.
You're right, though. You're right.
You're acting like we had LeBron, getting all upset.
I know. Imagine if we did. That'd be a whole different business.
It would be. And since we mentioned LeBron, how do you feel about Jimmy Butler and Kawhi Leonard not wanting to join LeBron on the Lakers because there's whispers around the NBA about it? First of all, whispers around the NBA is crazy. But that's me being literal. I mean, I didn't expect them to want to join LeBron anyway. Just by the way Kawhi exited San Antonio and the way Jimmy is trying to exit Minnesota. So
They fools. I think they're fools.
all
They're
right,
not trying to come.
I
I
kind
would
of
come
agree.
to play with the GOAT. I know there's an issue with the fact that LeBron will be not getting any younger, but LeBron is still LeBron James. And once that changes, then we can have that discussion. But at this point, you should still be coming to play with the King. That's all I got to say on it.
Yeah, I fall with you. LeBron is just creating record after record for himself. Last year was one of his best seasons ever, and he got older this year, and he's only the Lakers. As I'm watching them right now, they're in the fourth quarter. They're down 5.
Down by 5. Damn it.
So there's still a lot of tick left. Just everything about LeBron on the court. I don't see why you wouldn't want to play with him besides it being your ego. And clearly, even though Kawhi Leonard doesn't really speak that much, definitely has one because of the way he exited San Antonio. And Jimmy Butler formulated a narrative about what he's doing. The day he beat the Timberwolves' ass in practice, the starters, he had an interview with Rachel Nichols, that day.
Unreal how that happened.
That had to be, political. That had to be set up way before. Jimmy had to set that up at least, the day before or a couple days before.
Yeah, Rachel, come to Minnesota at this practice facility so we can have this sit down. She literally has to come.
After I mutinize against my team. And all this shit's out. So it's literally him, instead of the media and the talking heads and the GMs and the coach getting to talk, he got to talk first. To one of the most important people at ESPN.
I love Rachel Nichols.
It's a chess move. She's okay. I don't not care for her. It's just it's cool. She's good. She's good at what she does. Obviously, she's there. But that was a chess move by Jimmy Butler, which was insane.
Right.
Super. That's where I congratulate him. He's forcing the Timberwolves' hand in a way I think that I haven't seen a player force a franchise to do something in a while, even though they haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, they're in an uncomfortable spot.
Yeah, they're in an uncomfortable spot with 2 players who he's criticizing, and they just lock them both up. They chose those guys over Jimmy Butler, clearly. But we're gonna see how that situation plays out throughout the year.
We'll see how that pans out. Yeah, I bet we'll have more discussion on it soon.
We will. And speaking of discussions, the Shop episode 2 dropped with Ben Simmons, Victor Oladipo, Mo Bamba, Elena Deladon, and Drake. Even though Drake has nothing to do with basketball besides being the global ambassador for the Raptors. Do I think he really does anything for the Raptors? No, I just think it's a title. But there was my skepticism towards Drake, even though I love Drake. What'd you think about the Shop?
I thought it was good. Ben kind of laid low on it. Totally cool with that. LeBron wanted to do his boy a solid and kind of had him on the show, I think, in my opinion. But Mo Bamba was probably the most interesting person on the Shop episode. He spoke about the generalization that people have about NBA players
and him.
And then him in general, especially. Someone from Harlem who has actually a great vocabulary, speaks very eloquently, probably better than I do. I speak like crap. But he said, like, you know, it's crazy to think that, like, people will, like, think that, like, just because of the way I look or from Harlem that I can't speak the way I do. He literally said in the episode that he used to clown people when they used to say, "Oh, you speak English?" And he'd be like, "No English." That was hysterical when I saw that.
That's a great thing. LeBron, so I wish I could do that shit. When people go, LeBron, you go, no English, and give him the finger.
Yeah.
That was classic. LeBron definitely looks super comfortable. I think the one thing that annoyed me was Elena Deladon bringing up the disparity between the NBA and NBA players holding out for money and WNBA players holding out for money. The difference is just the amount of demand. That's pretty much it.
It comes down to that.
Like, once the demand reaches the type of money you want and NBA players get, then you'll get it. She said, if they hold out, it's fine, but if we hold out, you got to be in the kitchen making sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that's a stigma that women deal with a lot, but I don't think, especially someone as talented at basketball, somebody who knows just a little bit about WNBA, like myself, like you. I know Elena Deladon could ball, but she's speaking generally, but I'm answering her, even though she's not going to hear this, specifically. Because once there's a demand for it, you're gonna get the money. You're gonna get Adidas, Nike, Under Armour, Reebok, Puma. Those are probably the 5 athletic brands that involve themselves with the NBA. And you just need to air during a different time, which is hard because there's already basketball from October to April because the NBA's been around for 50 years or however long, 40 years, whatever. And you air for the WNBA is like a 3-month season or something like that. So
bad time. With
time, it probably will evolve. We only know probably 6 WNBA players: Skylar Diggins, Elena Deladon, Candace Parker, Sue Bird, Maya Moore.
Yeah, we struggled coming up with the list. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and Brittany Griner. So that's where it lacks, especially where obviously. But then you could say that's the only women's athletic league that even gets some type of notoriety. There's no women's MLB. There's no women's NHL. There's no women's NFL.
None.
I mean, the lingerie football league doesn't count, right?
Yeah, that definitely doesn't.
Okay, that's the women arena football, right? Probably.
Yeah, that's like the crazy animals just like literally tackle the shit out of each other and they drink beers. That's crazy.
I wouldn't call them animals. Jesus Christ.
But I don't want to harp on WNBA players.
Oh no, I'm just.
This is not why we made that podcast.
No, I'm just making the point.
Nothing against them, but yeah, for sure, I get you.
I'm against her point.
But Yeah.
I'm completely against their point. Once you should ask for more money, but as a collective, you all have to produce what you want. And whenever that happens, it'll happen, which is fine with me. Awesome. But it's not going to happen probably in the next 5 years. Because the WNBA probably hasn't been around for that long. I'm not even going to research that because it's not really worth researching right now. And since we're talking about the shop, LeBron, we mentioned a couple times, I think, is currently playing right now. And I'll just give you a live update about his stat line. Currently played 32 minutes, 8-15 from the field, 89 from the line, 24 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. 5 turnovers, though. That's not good.
And he just missed that fucking shot.
Yeah, he just missed the 3.
Needed that shot.
Definitely needed it. Well, it's 5.5 minutes left. So
yeah, but this is just not going the way they planned, I think. Dallas was dropping buckets on them, former Sixer.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure LeBron looks good enough because he's LeBron, but...
Oh, for sure. He's LeBron going to do LeBron things.
Yeah, it's going to take some time.
Yeah.
Wow.
But let's talk about one of the other Western Conference things we discussed earlier that you were a little shocked with. And, well, maybe you tried to stand by it. Didn't seem too shocked. Oh, my God. Another 3.
Yeah, I'm not. No, I'm not shocked. Not at all.
The New Orleans Pelicans. Lay it on me.
They routed the Houston Rockets at home. Anthony Davis had 32 and 16 rebounds. His third straight opening season game with 30-plus points and 15-plus rebounds. Incredible. Then you have Nikolai Mirotic. He was on fire. He had like 28.
Could not miss.
Etwan Moore had like 21. Elfrid Payton, 10, 10, and 10, triple-double. Julius Randle,
clean business.
25 points in 24 minutes. Drew Holiday only had like 12. People were producing. So, I think that the Pelicans could wind up being the second best team in the West this year. I personally think
the hot take.
Will I be surprised if they aren't? No. But I do think they can make the step up. Anthony Davis is seriously an MVP candidate this year. Even though he finished third last year, he might win it this year. Because they
very much could win it.
They gave James Harden, who they beat the Rockets, they gave him the courtesy MVP last year because he probably should have won it the year before. But they gave it to Russ the year before that because he averaged a triple-double for the first time in 50 years. Whatever.
Yeah, crazy.
Crazy still, but I don't think deserved MVP. That's why MVP is such a bad term. Because value and best individual season, they're different. But that's not the conversation I want to have right now. So, Anthony Davis,
whole different day.
Legitimate MVP candidate. Then you have Julius Randle they signed, bringing in. He's going to help fill the void of the scoring that DeMarcus Cousins left with. Then you have Mirotic coming back, shooting the lights out. Drew Holiday, nice guard. He played super well in the playoffs last year. Etwan Moore, same thing. And then Elfrid Payton. I did not think Elfrid Payton was going to be impactful. But they have 6 guys that
buckets.
Played well. And they have 5 that I believe in. That's pretty good. All you need is 8 or 9 for the playoffs.
Yep, and that's the same issue the Sixers might have.
That is true. And that's the same issue Houston had last year.
A lot of teams have.
Houston had that problem last year.
Yeah, they can only have so many guys.
They can. But just the way they play faster, they dominated the paint too against the Rockets. I think they definitely had close to 72 points in the paint. Something crazy.
Wow.
Hold on. I'm going to look that up because I don't want to be jumping out the window like that. But you're not on board with that?
From the 4th floor. No, guess what? I mean, you got to take advantage of who you got.
Let's see. Points in paint. 76-44.
Wow.
Yeah. So, Like
I'm no mathematician, but that's 32-point difference.
Yeah. Ah, look at that. We got math right on this podcast.
Yeah, we got it.
Shout out to my dad.
Shout out to Big Al.
That's going to be the episode name. Shout out to Big Al. And last but not least, well, no, probably we have a little more stuff to talk about. Kawhi debuted in Toronto. How you feel about it? Kawhi looked really good. And
I'm hyped for Kawhi.
And he's not as healthy as he should be. People are still saying he's not 100%. I mean, I heard Max Kellerman say that. Never mind. Let me not say people.
Oh, Max Kellerman did not. But he does like Ben. I'll give him that. He's a Ben guy. But I will say...
Ben Simmons had nothing to do with this conversation.
I know, but Max Kellerman's a Ben guy, so I'm kind of okay with what Max Kellerman sometimes says. But in the Kawhi shit, Kawhi looked good. Kawhi looked athletic. Kawhi looked like he didn't miss a beat.
He said he looked good, but he's saying he's not as healthy yet.
He'll be fine.
No,
he'll
be
the second
fine.
or third
100%.
best team in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, that was very good. Let's see. Who else? Damn, the Suns. Devin Booker. Possibly could have been a Sixer. 35. Had 35 in the Mavericks win. Not the Mavericks win. The Suns win. When they rallied by 21. I watched some of the game. He took that shit over in the fourth quarter. He was a man about that shit. He was.
Yo, it's crazy. He's 21 right now, and he's entering his fourth season. That is nuts.
He's a young 21.
He's a young buck baller though. He could shoot, and I think it'll be good for everyone on the Suns that might finally come around. They're not gonna be a playoff team this year, probably not next year either, but they got a good young core.
Well, Trevor Ariza dumped in 17 points too.
Oh yeah, because that's what happens when you get 17 million. Fuck. Better show his worth. No, what did he get? He got like 15, dude.
Yeah, he got 15. That's good
crazy.
Deal. Live in Phoenix, beautiful weather. Yeah, he's living life. He's still kind of close. He's close to L.A. Still kind of close to Houston. He could go visit his friends if he wanted to. You didn't watch that game, the Dallas Phoenix game. DeAndre Ayton didn't really stick out to me. Maybe I wasn't paying attention close enough, but yeah, they're all gonna do well. I think the Suns are gonna be entertaining as well as the Mavericks, which is.
Did Rashawn Holmes get in? Do you know?
Nah, I don't think so.
Shout out to Rashawn.
Shout out to Rich, baby. Shout out to the Rich, baby. But yeah, I'm basketballed out since this is our second take of this podcast. It's gonna be a short one.
We put some minutes in tonight.
Yeah, tired as shit. But
it's already 1.
Yeah, you got something to say to people?
What I got to say? Ben put on a show tonight. Are we shocked? Hell fucking no. Sixers get a dub. I'm hyped. Currently watching Braun. Wanted a W. I don't know if we're going to get one.
Yeah, they're down 11.
Let's hope. Yeah, down 11. We'll see if Kuz hits the 3. Nope, he doesn't. Come on, we need to get a bucket here. But, Ben doing Ben things. Sixers will be doing Sixer things. We're hoping for Fultz. The audience isn't going to really get how much negativity you actually had towards Fultz after the first game. But,
oh, no, I hadn't.
We left that out for them, but...
Oh, no,
2 weeks from now, we'll have another episode, and hopefully we can change our tune.
Oh, no,
We're rooting for him.
Yeah, I'll get into it right now. I watched the game tonight, and he just looked kind of lost on defense. And he looked kind of lost without the ball on offense. Him and Simmons shouldn't play too much together because it just alienates them shooting shots because they cannot shoot from a certain distance or are willing to. But, well, cut you off. You want to plug something before I plug things?
No, hopefully a lot of guys listen again. Good support to the first 2. Hope you guys been enjoying it.
Yeah. Appreciate everybody listening. I am your resident JT McConnell, the homie's homie. More importantly, my real name, Justin DiVirgilio. This was the Outlet Pass Podcast, Episode 3. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at _JDVirgilio for updates about the Outlet Pass. We should be making an Instagram. Follow my man Dante Parentozzi on Instagram. And yeah, follow the SoundCloud as well. Justin DiVirgilio on SoundCloud. Justin DiVirgilio on YouTube for the podcast. Yeah, pretty much my name. That's what's going on for the Outlet Pass Podcast. This was the Episode 3. And this is the ball. And we have our opinions with... And that's... I don't even know what I'm saying. I messed it up. Oh well. The ball being our opinions. We'll pass it out to you. Hopefully in a clean way. The first one was a turnover. But peace.
Classic. We out.